They have a whole bunch of experience, safety-wise, corner-wise. They have a young front four, but I think they played really well in the first two games together. Linebackers they can run. Number one and number two. One's a little bit bigger than the other. Number one, really good in coverage. I feel like he runs to the ball well. They're both solid sideline players. It's going to be something. It's going to be a test for us on offense. Definitely, just because of the athleticism and the way they play football together. They play hard.
Now that you have time to think about it, how important was the crowd after you came back from that delay on Saturday?
That was big time. It was one of the things where we were going to keep the juice as a football team with the delay and everything, because we understood that there was a lot more football to be played with really getting called off in early to mid second quarter, and to come back out there and see a lot of people still in the stands, where they're wearing ponchos, no ponchos, soaking wet, and to be out there still screaming and cheering, it was something that was like, okay, these people are behind us, so we have to go out here and put a great product on the field because of it.
How important do you think it would be if the passing game can come out and have success for the first time on this game?
Of course, we had some a little bit of rain this past game, and it kind of dictated the way that we took care of the football and things like that, and ran the football really well. It just bring balance to our offense, I feel like, and it's something that we understand that we can do, and it's something that we're going to have to get to as well, which I'm excited about. And I can't wait to showcase it because, man, we have all our faith in Nine back there, and that O-line up front and those receivers out wide. So whenever it's time to go and do that, when the time presents itself, we're going to be able to do it.
Was it important that you did have some success on that first drive throwing it, so maybe showed yourselves that you can move the ball that way?
Absolutely. I really feel like that was really before the rain started coming down pretty hard, and to be able to drop the football like that against a Missouri team that was flying around. They have athletes, front four, that, was big as all get out. They have players that can run around the football field, and be able to drop the football like that and punch it in the first drive before it really got bad conditions as far as weather went, was really encouraging.
You probably noticed that there were a lot of crazy upsets in college football this past weekend. Does that just reemphasize that you all just need to take care of business and worry about Tulane?
Of course. That's the craziest thing about college football, is anybody can beat anybody on any given Saturday. So that's one of the things that we talk about going throughout the week, is making sure that we take care of our business, make sure that we are able to play our game on Saturday, and that really starts yesterday, today, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and just doing everything we can to put ourselves in a position to be successable.
When you were in that delay, what were you doing specifically, I guess?
Absolutely. So for the first part, everybody kind of went back in to the locker room. We met up with the coach in the middle. He gave us a little bit of a speech to keep us kind of riled up and things like that. And we went and sat down as units, talked with our coaches, and then whenever it was time, Coach True brought us into the locker room, and man, we had music, we had all types of things going. We were warming up, and the juice never left. And it was one of those things that we carried right back out onto the football field whenever it was time to go and play again.
Deuce, can you explain the importance of having a deep, diverse rushing attack and how that could help you maybe a little bit?
The versatility of our offense. If you have Adrian Martinez back there, myself, and DJ Giddens, and the offensive line that puts in the work that they do, man, it's real. It's kind of like a pick your poison almost, and we've thrown in some read option things like that to really get a defense guessing and be like, okay, who do you want to take away? And to have somebody like 9 a.m. back there beside myself behind that old line is something that we're going to use for the entire season.
And all your skill sets seem to be a little bit different. How would that specifically help you as someone who's smaller, maybe a little bit more shifty than DJ or Adrian is?
Man, we go hand in hand. DJ, you see the power that he runs with. The burst that he has, and just the frame and the body that he has to be able to get hit and grab 5 to 6 more yards after he gets hit, and to have that compiled with myself, it's like a yin and a yang. And man, I told him on Saturday that this is going to be your team this season. His season that he's going to have this year is going to be big time, and we're just going to need him every single week. And don't change. Be the person that you have always been. Take care of your business throughout the week. And whenever your name's called, man, go run hard.
You've got 2 pretty impressive streaks going right now, the 8 straight games with 100 yards, 9 straight with a touchdown. What do you think has been the key to that kind of consistency?
Preparation, 100%. Just dating back to fall camp, the preparation throughout film, the preparation in the weight room, the preparation out in the football field during practice, it all compiles together and it comes to fruition on Saturday. It's one of the things that I talk about with Coach Anderson is you do everything throughout the week, you do everything throughout the summer so that you can go and celebrate your work on Saturday. And it's one of the things that we try to do as an offense is building that gel, building that team bonding almost, to be able to go out there and say, okay, whenever we're running the football, it's all 5, it's all 11 of us out there doing what we have to do to get this ball down the field, having an efficient play.
Now Skylar was fairly mobile, but having a guy like Adrian who's a legit runner, how does that affect? Do you see that you're getting maybe some more open looks just because they have to honor that?
Absolutely. Anytime that you go out for a route and you look back and you see him rolling out, you understand this could be a 10 to 15 yard play. This can be a first down without a doubt. So whenever he takes off and runs, one of the things that you have to stay alive at all times, because you see you can whip it and how you can throw it on the run as well. It's one of those things that, it helps our offense. Things break down. He improves. We have the wide receivers to get open whenever it's time to, whenever he rolls out, and to have him and that skill set and that ability to get outside the pocket like that, it's going to help us a whole bunch down the stretch.
Even the read option and stuff like that, where maybe before people would collapse on you, do you feel like maybe now they have to honor that a little bit more?
Absolutely, and that's just a testament to the athlete that he is and the way that he runs the football. Like I said, it's almost like a pick your poison. Anytime that he pulls it, I understand that it was for a reason, and he has the legs to go out there and do what he needs to do to pick up yards on that play. So it's a pretty comfortable feeling.
What kind of luxury is having this defense?
Man, it's a big time luxury. I said this on Saturday. Every time we sat down and you looked up, it felt like they were creating another turnover, and that's just a testament to the work they've put in throughout the entire summer, throughout fall camp. And man, I've seen them gel together, and they're still gelling. It's one of the things where they're flying around, they're playing fast, they're playing confident. And that's one of the things on defense. Confidence, it breeds almost everything. So for them to go out there and play like that 2 Saturdays in a row, and to have a great practice yesterday, and get ready for today, our work day, and for the rest of the week, is exciting.
Describe the roles of the H-backs/fullbacks and how they performed so far this year.
Absolutely. So Ben Sinnott, Sammy Wheeler, Christian Moore, Jack's coming back. Man, we have a deep room as far as that goes, and it's one of the things where as the season progresses and we get some better games, some more game condition like filling them in, they're doing a great job run blocking. They're doing a great job getting out wide and really reaching things, and that's one of the things that we've asked them to do, just with the conditions and things like that. But whenever it's time to throw the football as well, they're going to be some assets for us, and man, the versatility that they bring as a unit is going to help us a whole bunch this entire season.
What is it about special
Thanks,
teams,
Coach.
too? About the special teams, right? Phillip obviously presented that punt, really kind of changed the momentum of the game. What is it about your special teams unit that you're really seeing that can get you guys to get more touchdowns?
Yes, so our special teams unit, I think it's the most special in the nation, first and foremost. The work that they put in, dating all the way back to winter workouts, you see it every single day. They're drilling things every single day. You see the work they put in practice. I don't think anybody in the country reps special teams like we do, and it comes to fruition almost every single Saturday, whether that's blocking a punt, scoring a touchdown, or taking a punt return to the house on beautifully blocked punt return. And it's one of the things that, man, every time we sit in here and we watch film on special teams, the way that these coaches scheme, the way that they talk about things whenever we're getting ready to play a team, man, it just puts everything into perspective for the entire unit to go out there and just play hard and do their assignment and understand that this could go anytime they touch the football.
Were there any upsets this past weekend that really stood out to you?
I'd say the Notre Dame game was kind of surprising, just because I didn't get to watch it. I just kind of popped up on my screen, so that was surprising. And the Texas A&M game was too, because I didn't get to watch either one of those, and they kind of just popped up on my screen. Kind of like, whoa, that happened. But no, those two are probably the ones I can remember.
When you look at Tulane, what comes to mind?
First and foremost, they have an unbelievably athletic defense. They play well together. I said this a little bit earlier, but they're really experienced in the back end. They're safeties. They brought in some transfers as well. Corners are very, very, very experienced. They have a young D-line that can run. They can rush the passer. They can do all the things that's necessary to have a 4-down front. They help into some 3-down as well. I really like their linebackers, the way that they play, the way that they run to the football sideline to sideline is really good. They fill gaps really well, and they drop back in the coverage pretty good too. So it's going to be a test for us on offense, but we have to take care of our business throughout the league.
It's a luxury not every team has, that you're able to go through your non-conference at home to get ready for the conference season. How important is it to close this out the right way?
It's really important, just because I read something that it looks like it's going to be almost a sellout again this upcoming weekend. So to have that type of support through a rain game, through the first game, and now this one, to have that type of support 3 weeks in a row before we hit conference is big time, to get a big time win for them, to go out there and play for all 50,000 sit in those stands. That's going to be something that we try to do and we try to accomplish.